Hey you guys, it is Crystal Nicole, and really quick, God showed me some stuff in a dream this morning. And in the dream, he was showing me different scenes that's happened throughout my life. And every time there was a block or a scene, he asked the question, did I prepare the place before you got there? And I was like, yes. And then there was another scene of something that happened, and the question came, and it's happened like 4 or 5 times. But then he started ministering to me about marriage and about how the husband is supposed to love his wife like Christ loved the church. Everything that he showed me, he had to first go in, set the stage, and provide what was necessary for me to have before I walked into every one of those rooms and every one of those situations. He went before me. That's a scripture about that. I just don't know it off back, but God will go before you to make sure everything is good before you get there. And that's also what a good man does. God first served us. He came, he taught, he sacrificed his life. He lived a life purposeful to be the leader we needed. What he wanted to do probably didn't matter. He didn't go and have fun. He didn't have a wife and kids. He didn't do a whole lot of stuff because had he done that, he couldn't have laid the way for us to have what we have today. He served us first. He sacrificed his life. His service was considered leadership. His sacrifice was also leadership. Therefore, why do people have problems with the word submission? When God first submitted to us first, he submitted his whole life. There's no way he could have done what he's done for us had he not submitted his way. He lived out his purpose. Now let's fast forward this to a husband. What do women say they want in a man? What is considered a good man? A man that's a leader, a man that's stable, a man that's understanding, a man that gives protection, a man that's understanding of her feelings and provides for her and just makes her feel safe emotionally, physically, that helps and do things around the house, that kill the bugs and wash the cars and fixes things. All of those things that women want men to be and that we say great men are all services. This is this man serving us. This is him submitting to us. It takes submission for him to be humble enough to give you your way, to consider how you feel, to go work hours and hours to bring home food on the table, to pay to get your hair done, to take you on trips. He's serving. That is submission. But when it comes down to a woman submitting to her husband, that word becomes a problem. A woman serving her husband or her man, that becomes a problem. Why? How can you expect what you're not willing to give back? Or it's just the word that you don't like, but it doesn't matter because Christ did it for the church. He sacrificed and he submitted first. And then he came and saved his bride. He sacrificed his life. He laid it down. And many people don't appreciate it. You have a lot of people that say, God don't exist. I had somebody tell me Jesus get too much credit. You believe what you want to believe, but you're not going to tell me who I should or shouldn't. Leave me alone. I got this. I'm cool on you. Do you know how much effort it takes for a man to become disciplined, especially sexually? Not even just a man. I'm struggling with discipline every day. But we want a disciplined man, but not knowing that discipline takes discipline. And to become disciplined, there's some serving you have to do to yourself. You have to deny some stuff. You want a disciplined man. But you can't discipline your attitude. You can't discipline your mouth. You can't watch how you talk to him. But he got to watch how he speaks to you and regard your emotions and not cheat and overlook everything else out here. I believe you should do it. Don't get me wrong. However, I feel like you have to consider that what you're asking for, you need to be given back. You need to be appreciative of that type of person. You want a man that provides. Then you get mad when he works too much. And then you want all this time and this attention. Not understanding that how can he provide if he's up under you all the time? It takes him to give up his time and his energy and whatever else he may want to do to make sure you have the things that you have. He has to be considerate of you. That means he might have to be a little selfless. He has to deny himself to serve you. Yet we have problems with serving. We feel like cooking and cleaning is serving, but it's so much more because this man needs spiritual backing. He needs emotional backing. He needs a safe space. He needs to be able to speak his thoughts and have his moments and tell you how he feels and not have it thrown back in his face and not have him called weak or gay or have his business blasted out to all your friends. Like, there's so much to it. And I'm talking about a good man. Not every man. This ain't for everybody. This is for women that's seeking that good man and have a problem with the word submissive and serving. But you want him to give you so much and provide and lead, but don't understand that in his providing and leading, he's submitting and serving, but you don't want to submit and serve. You can't even be a leader without first serving. You can't. You have to understand servitude. You have to understand being submissive to even lead, because how I'm going to take you somewhere I ain't never been. And because I'm up front and because I'm doing all this, I need somebody to carry some stuff for me because I'm busy running the house. I'm busy running the family. I'm busy making moves so that we can be straight. It's some stuff I can use your help with. This is why Eve was created to be a helpmeet, because God made Adam to rule and have dominion over everything. It was some stuff that he knew Adam could use a little help with, because Adam was serving. He was created for that. You don't want nobody else helping your man, but you don't want to do it. You can't have this friend and I don't like that friend, but you don't want to do it. Women don't be wanting y'all to hang out with your friends. Half the time, you can't have other female friends either, but you don't want to help with that. You want to just lay there and get served. You want him to come home and bring everything to the table. Take you out, get your hair done, get your nails done, take care of your kids, feed them too, take out the trash, clean the cars, buy you some cars, buy you jewelry, take you on trips. In order for him to do all of that, that's a lot of serving he got to do on his end, and a lot of selfless things, a lot of giving up of his time and his energy and what he probably would prefer to do to make sure your little nappy head butt is happy and taken care of. But you have a problem with the word serving and being submissive. Whole time this man is serving and being submissive and leading. But you can't see him serving and you can't see the submissive part. You just see what he's giving you because you want the gift, not the giver. You want what he can give you. You want what he can do for you. You want what he can provide. And his face is blank. Nothing else matters. How he feels is not mattering. What he's going through is not mattering. His emotional state, his mental state, what he got to do to get you this stuff ain't mattering. Something wrong with you, sis. Something is clearly wrong with you, and it's not okay. You need to fix that. You need to check that. You need to be considerate, because if the shoe was on the other foot, you couldn't deal with it. You would emotionally break down, be depressed, be on pills, popping something, and feeling so unappreciated because you don't know how to appreciate. That heat in your house cost him something. That bed you laying in cost him something. That car you driving cost him something. Even if he just put the gas in it. And I know we can do it ourselves and I can buy my own. But a lot of us don't want to do it. And we're expecting somebody to take that off our backs. We are expecting a man to give us the relief where we don't have to worry about doing the service to pay our own heat and gas and water and electric and rent and car notes and cards and credit cards and vacations and trips and wardrobes and gift and dinner dates and all that. It cost him something to do that, y'all. It cost him some service. It cost him some submitting. And of course you can do it for yourself, but do you really want to? Is that fun? And doing it for yourself is a lonely road too. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not that fulfilling. As fulfilling as it is to say I can afford it, it ain't that fulfilling to have to do it for yourself. It feels better when somebody else helping you do it. It feels so much better when somebody considers you and say, I got you. It feels so much better when somebody say, hey, let me help you do this. Hey, let me take this off you. Let me provide you with this. As much as women love this stuff, we love it. It feels so good to us. We feel special. We feel appreciated. We feel desired and wanted. We feel secure. There's security in that. But it costs him something to give you that security. To make you feel desired, to make you feel wanted, to make you feel appreciated. Why do so many women have a problem with being that same thing to him or being appreciative and serving him in return of the things that he may want and desire and require? And that may be different for different men. But whoever you choose, there are some things that's necessary for you to provide and serve to him. And that may be unique to each individual person. But you should also be willing to do that. Or don't choose him. Don't choose nobody you can't submit to. Don't choose nobody you will not be considerate of, grateful of. Even if he's trying to offer you the world, that is not reason enough for you to accept the world from him and treat him like crap and not give him anything back. You're going to keep his world and yours too to yourself. That's not okay. Two people really do this thing right. It can be the most beautiful thing if you can really be appreciative and grateful to what your partner does and brings and gives, and also serve and be submissive to what his wants and needs and desires are. And if he can do the exact same thing for you, do you know how powerful that is? Especially in the Black community, do you know how beautiful that is? Do you know how much you can get done together versus individually when it comes down to purpose, when it comes down to raising a family, when it comes down to raising up children to do the same thing? Do you know how much division we experience systematically that will separate families, that will cause Black households to not have the man in the house, and for you to have the opportunity to actually meet somebody that wants to be in a house and that really want to do exactly what the system had purposefully fought hard to divide and destroy, and you had the opportunity to put that back together and do it for real, and be profitable in it, and you missing the mark at being submissive, and you missing the mark at helping, at serving. Foolish. Like, that's the dumbest dumb. That's the most stupidest stupid. That's the most foolishness. It be the wrong people getting the good ones too. And then they be getting mad, and then when it go wrong, they be like, marriage sucks. I never do that again. I shouldn't know. You did it wrong. You blew the opportunity. You did not do it right, or he did not do it right. Somebody did it wrong. Both of y'all did it wrong. Two people didn't submit. Submission wasn't there. Serving wasn't there. You just wanted a leader. You just wanted to give. You just wanted the good stuff. You didn't want the bad stuff. You didn't want to fight through it. You didn't want to go through the stuff. You didn't want to fight for what the system been fighting to take from us. You didn't want to keep it. You didn't want to. And if you wanted to, then some things should have been done a little different.